Welcome back, our dear viewers, and our guest this evening is Dr. Ahmed Zain, an experienced executive and especially in the logistics and development sectors with over 2 decades of leadership in operations management and also quality auditing and delivery solutions. He holds a PhD in operations management and leadership along with an MBA as a dedicated educator and certified trainer. He specializes also in professional development and administrative excellence, delivering, of course, practical expertise through established learning platforms. Good evening to you, Dr. Ahmed. It's a real pleasure to have you tonight with us on Hala Kuwait.
My pleasure to me also. Good evening.
It's a real pleasure, sir. So, of course, the beginnings always special. Everything new, everything we start with is special. So, we would like to ask you what specifically sparked your interest in operations and leadership.
Okay. Actually, it's practice coming when I started in operation with one of the biggest company on GCC and over all the world. But when I saw if you have a good and strong operation and leadership and a structured of system, you can do a great job. Not only that, but also if you are pleased what you did, you transfer that experience for your team. Really,
Right.
with a small improvement, with a little reward and recognition, you can transform all bad situation to big results.
Exactly. And doctor, of course, we're talking about career and especially your career. It's not a 2 years career or 5 years career or 10 years career. We're talking about a quarter, a century.
But I'm not too big.
Definitely, yeah. And we're talking about 24 years in the field. So we're wondering, with 24 years, and mashallah, we see your enthusiasm and passion regarding your field and the way you share information with us. So after these 24 years in the field, what specifically keeps you motivated every day?
Okay. By the way, problems, it gives you chance to motivate yourself and your team every day. Challenges also can contribute that and improve your career and improve your mindset to how to facing the problem and solve. And by the way, trust and respect for the other is key of success.
Definitely. And we're talking about leadership and being a manager and being responsible of many sectors under you and departments and employees. And people are different and with different cultures, different backgrounds, different age groups, different backgrounds, as we say, different certificates. With all of that, what is the most important, let's say, lesson you've learned with managing people?
Focusing on the people. As I told you, people is the key of your success. When you start for a new institution, never ever to go to judgment or suspect for all your team. No, just firstly observe it and make a higher observation. You can read the layout. Then you can listen to your team not by messy, no, by SWOT analysis. Ask your team, preparing a SWOT analysis to me. SWOT is not only a word. SWOT is a leader. Every leader, strengths, weaknesses, threats, opportunities. Keep all express about the issues, about the problems, about how to improve the business. Let them to make brainstorming. At the moment, during your observation, you found the key for all solutions.
Always.
You found solution for all the problems.
Definitely. And doctor, of course, you witnessed a lot of challenges during your career, and many people, I believe the viewers, they might mess up a process or a project or a plan, and then they go straight to Dr. Ahmed and call him. So when this happens, how do you take a messy process or any plan in the work or any task and make it run smoothly, especially as a manager?
Okay, messy, you can change it to positive. As I told you, by elegant conduct meeting. So the team when change the manager, everyone have bad emotional. You don't know why, but everyone feeling this. Everyone looking for the new management, new mentality, and they waiting a lot from you. So you aren't to go for change, but actually you go for make real change, but not let them feeling that because they thought you will change them first. But check the system if it's strong or no. Maybe the mistakes not by your team. Maybe the mistakes by system is not qualifications and is not matching with the technologies.
Exactly.
In modern management now.
Always like that.
So you need to close the gap.
Definitely.
Yeah. How to close the gap? By yourself?
Of course, with your
By both.
team.
By both. You lead the team and empowering them.
Always
This is
like
different
that, yeah.
between leader and coaches and training.
It's different. It's important to mention also, Doctor. It's different from people or leaders or let's say managers who want to focus on everything, or let's say they want to have their touch on everything, which might cause struggles to the other employees instead of him choosing the teamwork. Which
I wanted to ask you,
please.
what does it mean, leader and managers? You mentioned about
leader. Of course, we read a lot about leaders.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah. The leaders are more, let's say, inspiring, something more inspiring. But the manager, I believe everyone can be a manager. But
in
not
the
everyone can
situation,
be a
you found both types, leader and manager.
It can be.
It can be.
I'm asking you.
This is really fact.
It's
And
really
by the way, all types of the school said leader is number one. Leader is a nice school. Leader, we need the leaders. Okay, but there is a big issue. If you are work as a leaders, always work as a leaders, you aren't success. And if you work as a boss and always work as a boss, you aren't success. But it should be talk to who win is very important. When it should be a leader, when should be a boss. It should be work with a boss.
both of them.
Okay, if you want as an example, I can give you that.
Okay, so doctor, about before you mention the example, also we're talking about let's say organizations.
Organizations.
Huge organizations. How it can be managed, and what is the biggest challenge of managing and leading a let's say a large organization?
Yes, don't start to escalate the people. Check the system first. Then observation. Give your time for observation. Give your time to observe all, but not take a lot of time. And how you observe it? You follow every day's reports? No. It should be make weekly meeting, make monthly meeting, and lead the team to express about the challenges they have. At the moment you have a big pictures and big layout. Then don't ask about the decision. No. You prepared your decision firstly, but listen to them. They make brainstorming, and you can, at the moment, captive the commitment to implement it, what you decided.
And what about, doctor, the high performing system? How does it look like in real life? We hear about it, but we want an example for, let's say, the high performing system in real life with an example, please.
It's okay. That's okay. Firstly, I'm asking you about the leader and the boss or the managers. Okay. Okay. Once a day you have a new hair in your child. He doesn't know how to work. You make demonstrate. You make try out. You make follow up for him. It's okay. Maybe you take it 3 months or 90 days. After this, you are his manager. You work with his manager or the boss. No. During the training, you are a leader. After the training, and he start to work, and he make a mistake, discuss with him. If he repeat it at the moment, it should be implemented the policy of your channel.
The manager.
Yes. So you take some of boss policy. Why? To put him in our track. Because if you leave him like that, he don't know. Secondly, KPI, very crucial KPI for each one. How we make it? You make delegation for the tasks, and each one has a good part. And by the conduct meeting, you listen. Maybe you found some issues, but this problem not for the team. For example, for the suppliers. Suppliers has a big problem, always late. So service and SOS is impacted.
That's always. But doctor, let's be honest and let's be clear. Can all managers do this task? And how do you balance, especially being a leader, with being a trainer for others? How can it be balanced? It's easy to mention it to people, but not everyone can understand it, or as you know, apply it well.
Yeah, that's why. Empowering related to the training or the leader? Asked. Empowering related to trainer. So the training is empowering the team to work, but leader keep all in a good performance.
And what about, Doctor, the first thing you look for when checking for a quality of a business? Like, it can be misleading sometimes. It
Yes.
can be deceiving for new managers, or let's say for leaders, it can be called. What is the first thing you look for when you want to check the quality of any business?
Describe the results, because all institution needs the profit. So maybe you make it a top revenue, but profit is little. So check, go in deep details. Okay, not only see the reports. Go and make loop for the problems. Consist of what? And by the way, the problem is not a problem. It's a normal situation, but has negative points and positive points. If negative points more than the positive point is not a problem. You can't call I facing the problem. But if you can able to use the positive point to handle the negative point, raise your hand and say I have a problem. So when you join with a new institution and you are in a big title or in a good title as a leader, and you check there is an issue of sales, you can inspect with your team. What about the average check? What about the speed of service? What about the customer frequency? Take those all data. This is a solid data. Maybe you found another thing is different. Maybe you make it, for example, if you are a store in El Jahra, maybe you insisted to serve Farawaniya. You lost a lot of customer. So be smart.
Exactly.
And the smart is only not a word.
Okay.
Smart, smart is content of some letters, like
Exactly.
specific, measurable, achievable, and time bound. So you're working with this framework.
Exactly.
You will succeed.
Definitely. And mentioning reachable, and also you mentioned reachable, and making your idea being reached to your team. Especially we're talking, let's say, with the start of your career 25 years ago or 24 years ago.
Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. It's the early 2000s, and many things have changed from the early 2000s. Let's say about our daily usage of life, like we're talking about the dial-up connection.
Volunteering
to
is a
the
changing.
5G. Yeah,
Volunteering is a changing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you help, or how do you help a team to adapt to modern business demands? And also as a leader, how can you adapt with yourself with modern business demands, with this rapid change of technology, information, and technological growth?
Very crucial questions. Okay. Did you know what's the difference between global company and international global company? Did you know? And if I am asked by question, maybe to make a big clarifying for the
Audience, yeah.
yes, okay. It should be depend on gender mix and nationality mix. And it should be in your team, when you have a new system, all people inside your institution, we are all the 15 years, he will replacement us with a Gen Z or with millennials. It's okay. And later on we can talk about the Gen Z generation and the millennials generation and like that. Maybe we are X generation or silent generation. The owner will change us with a new generation. No. AI system is a tool to help all of your institution to achieve save time and handling with accurately work. But the problem is with you. How to transfer that new idea for your team? How to prepare your team to accept all change? Very crucial and significant and essential to do that.
That's really great from your behalf, well explained from your behalf, Doctor. And we're wondering about your secret recipe, or let's say your personal philosophy when it comes to leading a team. Tell us more about your personal experience and personal philosophy.
Only towards trust and respect. If you trust and respect the team will be trust and respect you and believe you of all decision, of all your meeting, of all your vision and mission.
And what about the employees? Of course, you mentioned different backgrounds, different cultures, different nationalities, but all in one mission as a team, work as a team to achieve a specific mission, and you're the leader responsible about them. So how do you ensure your employees feel supported in their professional growth?
Clarity, your vision and mission.
Yeah.
Okay. And while you talk with your team, talk with one principle, win and win. Win and win for all, as Stephen R. Covey said. Win and win, not only company or institution looking for gaining only. No, no, no. You win, you are here, and I try to develop you by courses. Every day you have a challenge. If you develop as people, people will be developing your business.
Well, that's great. And also, we're wondering, since we're taking secrets from you now and you're revealing secrets, Doctor, what is the secret to building partnerships and strong partnerships between different businesses?
I already answered. Win and win, even inside your team and outside your partnership. Win and win. If I make sharing with you now and you are my partnership, if he feel I'm always gonna be one more than you, maybe you have something inside and you stop to trade with me. True? True.
It can be.
But, not true. But if you're feeling I'm talking with the one principle, you win and I win, I add for you, you add for me, it's equation for success
balanced.
done. Equation for success is done. Yeah.
Well, that's really great, and we're really thankful to you, Dr. Ahmed, for being this evening with us on Hala Kuwait. And it's always a pleasure to have you, and wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
I appreciate it, Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Dear viewers, we just had with us Dr. Ahmed Zain, PhD in Operations Management and Leadership. Up next, we have a very special report we prepared for you. Stay with us.